All right. Hi, everyone. Today we are looking at a house that was described as Tiger King style by who sent it to you?
My friend Matt.
Great. It's going to be amazing.
So big friends.
It's in South Carolina, which is not where I think of as Tiger King Central, but I can see already a bit of Tiger King experience with these. Okay, so I didn't see Tiger King. So this is all like my heart version of Tiger King.
Are those wolves?
Yeah, they're wolves or dogs, and they don't look identical to me, but I can't tell if that's just the angle.
Should we keep a tally?
Oh yeah, of dogs. Yeah, because I think these are
animals?
This person's dead dogs that they have memorialized in sculpture.
Oh,
because that's why ossified, but I think that they've memorialized them in sculpture.
Okay,
I doubt they've just bronzed them.
So we're keeping track of different animals. This is not just of how many animal figurines there are. This is
It's a great question. And are we just tracking sculptures, or are we tracking any animal experiences? Like if there's like a mural. I
need to see more to know.
Okay. So TBD, everyone, what we are going to. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
We're not tracking tigers. Oh,
hey. Well, the question of what do they mean Tiger King themed? Do you think this person's really into Clemson? Because that's in South Carolina, right?
It is in South Carolina. That's true.
That is my best guess, because in this room I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6.
Isn't that one a lion? The one next to the zebra print planter?
Okay, yeah. And would I count this big paw, or is that not counting? And then if so, I guess I got to count that big paw. This is incredibly disconcerting. Is this a record player?
I can't tell.
A hi-fi stereo? This is really something. I am so, it's a constant refrain, but I'm just really curious about what the realtor was thinking in terms of staging. Right. I hope that this was all already in the house, I'm certain, but I wish they had maybe pulled back a bit. You can't do much about that mural, but you could
maybe take away some of the tiger figurines.
Yeah. Or that thing. Yeah. Okay. This is surprisingly tasteful and considerate in comparison. We've got just three small chandeliers in a row. Are we counting chandeliers? Did we have any in the other room?
I did not count any chandeliers, but I can start.
Oh wait, look at this.
That's one, a floor lamp, though.
2, those 2.
Okay.
And then that floor lamp is so chandelieric, but you're right that it is on the floor. Okay, so we've got 2. We're up to 5 in this room.
It is interesting that you don't usually see 3 in a row and then a ceiling fan next to them.
I mean,
ice cream.
This looks like a soft serve machine. How could I have missed a soft serve machine? That is when it's a Dairy Queen branded one too. If you look closely.
Yeah, that is.
And it matches the other stainless steel appliances so well, honestly.
It really blends in, but if you ever need soft serve, man, there you go. And there's a rice cooker in the corner, or maybe an Instapot.
Yeah.
They know what their important appliances are.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Ooh.
Well, a couple more tigers. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I forgot to say how many tigers were in the other room. Did you say?
Are these tigers up here? There were 8 in the other room. Or 7, because one of them was a lion.
Oh, yeah.
Are these tigers, do we think? Above the zebra print?
They look enough like tigers. I'm willing to count them.
Okay. So then we have 5 tigers in this room.
Okay. And the zebra print is really.
And that's a jaguar sign, which doesn't count, but is just fun fact.
They love it. They love an animal theme.
Yeah. It's a real moment. And now, honestly, with all these other animals, I'm beginning to think this isn't about Clemson. I'm willing to change my initial thought.
The first room, I can see it, though, because there was a lot of orange. I totally get it.
Yeah. The chandelier also, I just want to say, I believe had 2 light bulbs and only one of them works. I feel like it's not that much to replace 1 light bulb. Okay.
Oh, here's another chandelier.
And another 2 tigers.
Yeah. And
I don't know.
Is that the best place for that speaker?
Is that the what?
the best place for that speaker?
No, it's certainly not. I mean, because it really does block this chair, which feels like it's like the speaker's chair, which doesn't seem necessary.
Right.
This furniture is questionable to me.
It has no legs.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, like, why does furniture have to have legs? But then I look at this and I'm like, it seems so low. It reminds me of those like inflatable couches.
Yes. This is like, remember in the 90s when this
Yeah.
wanted? Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and like, is this, please talk to me, is this an aquarium that has lining of zebra?
Okay. That is a zebra. I hope that's where they put their zebra fish.
And this is a zebra print. Yes. What do we call those door snakes?
Oh, I think it's just a mat.
Oh, I thought it was one of those things to avoid drafts.
Oh, could be, but I don't know how common those are in South Carolina.
I was just, no, that's a great point. They're pretty common up here, but I can see that South Carolina may be less common. Ooh.
Okay, so we had the orange tiger room, and now we have the white tiger room.
So we have 2 more chandeliers.
Great.
1, 2. This is a really disturbing tiger to me.
It looks like
so it's just angry. Like sitting at the desk.
I think that's a sewing machine. It's sewing.
Sewing, yep.
It is sewing.
I mean, I love a commitment.
And I love a theme.
This one disturbs me a little bit because you can't avoid the tigers. Also, are all these things zebra print or white tiger print, do you think?
I can't tell anymore. My brain is unsure. I will say the choice to leave the brick exposed while surrounded by the animal print is, I've never seen brick blend in so much. Notice it
true.
First.
You know, I don't love the ceiling.
Yeah, I was just saying that.
This somehow reminds me of the waiting room at like a hip hair salon, or like not quite hip, but like
wants to be hip.
Yeah, I think it's this chair that's really
that chair is sort of hair salon reminiscent.
Yeah, this is not a bedroom I would feel comfortable in.
No, I don't.
If I woke up and saw that what I'm assuming is a large tiger.
That's a tiger. Just tallied it
next to the bed. I would be disturbed regularly. It's a weird angle because I feel like I don't get a good handle on much of anything about that tiger, but I can tell it's there.
Oh yes. Oh, a
très chic diva.
Not a single tiger though.
No, but I feel like we've got that full wall mural of the potential white tiger print.
What do you think is behind that door? Is that a shower? Why is there a shower curtain?
Oh, that's a great question. I figured that was a shower, but you're right that what else would that be? Because there's that lip. So I don't think it's just like a toilet.
Yeah.
And the wall looks tiled. Maybe it's 2 showers next to each, or maybe this is just a bathtub and that's just a shower.
I'm not getting my sense that it's
we're back from a different
angle. My hot tub sense, but also there's a lot to be said here. This is that same room from a different.
We missed that tiger.
The portrait of the tiger.
Yeah.
How do you think they got that tiger to sit for a portrait? So.
I think it might have been a quick photo, and then
they drew from there.
Artistic experience.
I prefer to think that the tiger sat for the portrait.
I don't love a tiger. But if I did have to see a tiger in this room, I would like it to be lounging on the settee.
Yes. Or they could move that leopard that's on the couch and just set it right.
Yeah. Is this a settee? Or a chaise? What's a settee?
I think a settee. So this was in one of the crosswords this week. It's like a fancy couch, but I don't know if that means, I think it's lower and has a lower back.
Okay.
And isn't as wide.
Great.
Wow. Oh,
I didn't realize that these were all one long room.
No, I didn't either, with only separated by the soft serve machine.
I mean, if you're going to have to separate it with something, it might as well be a Dairy Queen original soft serve.
I think that is actually the one piece of decor that I would bring into my own home.
Yeah, I mean, it's a commitment, but it's a commitment I can get behind versus the tigers.
How much do you need soft serve all the time? Then just get yourself your own soft serve machine.
Yeah. Okay.
That only counts if it works, though.
I think that I have been inured to this house, because this picture is just like, yep, sure.
That seems normal.
We haven't seen this one, have we? Or is this another angle
Is
on
this
the
sewing room?
Yeah, this is another angle on the hair salon.
Oh, but there's another tiger we didn't see on the blanket.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like this tiger is sitting. He looks very proud, actually. I sort of love this tiger.
Did we count both of these chandeliers?
We did. Yep. That tiger
this
looks
tiger
so
does look a little like, I don't know, like a jaunty, like pride sort of situation.
He's my favorite of the tigers.
It's a little bit like, look at my room. Can I take you to see my room?
I know, he's so proud that this is where he lives.
Yeah.
Oh, he's my favorite.
Okay. Did we see this one? Is this the same one we saw? Or
yeah,
is this
we already counted that one
with this same furniture?
I really hope we've already seen this one, because I hope they didn't invest in numerous pieces of that same furniture.
I mean, we know they invested in at least 3, so it honestly feels like 4 is not a stretch. But is that a tiger on the footstool?
I can't tell.
Can't tell either.
Do they have any real animals, like living animals living in their house? And do the living animals think that the tigers are like their buddies?
It's a really good question. That's a great question. I'm going to throw that out to anyone who happens to be watching. What do you think these people do in terms of actual pets? And what do you think these pets, if any, do in terms of fake tigers?
This is a less scary bedroom, but also couldn't they straighten up a little bit?
So again, yeah, I don't know why we have to leave random shit just in the corner. Like, that is one piece of thing.
Also, having a high bar level table at the foot of your bed is a choice I've never considered making.
No, it's really interesting.
But it is where their extra fabric is.
Yeah. So it does feel that they could have spent 2.5 minutes on this room and made a big difference. I would have picked up that thing. I would have put away the Hello Kitty gift bag.
Why?
I would have moved that a little, and I might have just cleared that. Just throw it all under the bed. Oh, it looks like there's already a lot of stuff under the bed.
Corner. There's nothing in that corner.
Oh yeah, behind the bed, put it there. No one can see it.
No one knows.
Pro tip. Okay. I did not expect a dollhouse in this bathroom.
I feel like that could be said for every bathroom I've ever.
I
did not expect a dollhouse.
I did expect this tiger.
Yep, the tiger actually looks like he might be pooping. So this is a tiger.
It has to be in here then. Was this like a lamp that they got?
I think
got
so.
Better of. They should. Could they have thought about getting a tiger lamp to replace it? Because it just looks a little bit low tiger. What's
exposed
this?
wiring?
It's just a vent, and it's just.
I think that's just a vent. Yeah.
Okay. So
but this is the first window covering that is not zebra print that we've seen.
Yeah, it's quite gauzy.
They had extra zebra print in the bedroom. I saw it on that.
You're right. It was folded on the bar table. So this is. It looks like multi-animal print. Shower curtain.
A ruffled multi-jungle cat print shower curtain. Wow.
That's a tiger, I think.
That is a tiger.
What are we up to?
20.
20 tigers so far.
20 tigers.
Just some cash tiger home. And we're not counting the animal prints of other animals.
We would not be able to count that high. That is my counting capabilities.
Okay. All the TVs have the same picture on them.
So I think sometimes places will Photoshop especially if your TV is on and they can't show the show that's on, they'll put another picture on it.
I mean, there's some other Photoshopping I would have suggested if they were going to do that.
I agree.
This is interesting.
There's not a single animal print. Also,
but there is like the entire inside of a car store. So we have 4 seats from Cars. 1, 2.
But it looks like they're there for you to just sit and watch TV.
Yeah, no, I think they are. And we have 20 tires. And then we have some other cushions. 4 speaker systems.
Well, and the one, see that big gap? That's where the speaker from upstairs, from the other.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that could have just fit right there. You know what I don't see, though?
Any animal
single tiger.
No.
Yeah, no animal print at all.
Okay, so you know what we've just learned?
Even the same house.
No, here's what we've learned. There is one person who lives in this house who does not like animal print, and this is where they
Yeah,
have all of their stuff.
okay, you can hang out with the tires or the tigers. Which one are you going to choose? Okay, tires, there you go.
I don't know. The smell of tires might not.
That's it.
And it just looks so normal.
Oh, there's where the tires go, I guess.
And that is a Los Angeles Lakers themed car.
SUV, yeah.
Hearse?
So here's another several. Those look very dirty. You think those are for like off-roading or something?
I think maybe they're just covered in dust after many years of abandonment.
Maybe they look so dirty. And then we've got, that's like an ATV-ish thing, it looks like. Yeah. That's got some monster truck tires, probably an ATV. We got a whole bunch of things here.
And again, nary a animal print.
Nary a animal print, nary a tiger motif at all. I wish they had shaved a tiger into their yard. That's some oversight.
Because the person who does the lawn mowing is the one who doesn't like animal print.
That's might be true. And maybe they were asked to and just refused.
Maybe they said that they did and no one ever does an aerial shot of their yard. No, it's there. It's there.
At least we did end with a nice, even 20 tigers. Yes,
20 tigers, 9 chandeliers, and 2 dogs.
I will say the interesting thing about the chandeliers is we've looked at some very chandelier-y houses.
And this is not what I would have expected to have 9 chandeliers.
But I guess that makes sense as to why it feels so Tiger King. Like a lot of tigers and a lot of like sort Gaudy. Of over-the-top God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sprawling 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's 2,600 square feet, which does quite sprawl to me. Brick and stone ranch, minutes from downtown Gaffney. Formal living room with hardwood floors, a spacious kitchen with stainless steel appliances, and large open dining space. They did not even mention that one of the stainless appliances.
Maybe they're taking it with them.
No, you could not take. I feel like that's got to come with the house. I hope that we'd find that. Formal living room with hardwood floors. Which one was the formal living room, do you think?
I think it was the first one.
The like 8 tiger room.
Tiger mural, yeah.
I mean, what's more formal than a large tiger mural and 2 large tiger claws literally leaping out of the walls at you?
I don't think that anything more formal exists.
Enclosed den is perfect for a family room or hangout for the kids and teens. Do we think that's inflatable furniture?
Yeah.
Bonus room with separate entrance.
Oh, no, that's the inflatable furniture.
I thought that might be tires.
Oh.
With separate entrances large enough to be used as a mother-in-law or teen suite if you have a commuting college student. Secondary bedrooms are large and bright with plenty of closet space. Master suite with hardwood floors and full-size master bath with double vanity and ceramic floors. A double lock gives you plenty of room to expand, and property also includes an additional heated and cooled building. Perfect for hobby space or a man cave. Maybe that's what that other thing was?
I think that's the one that had the car seats.
So then what's the bonus room with separate entrance? You think that's inflatable furniture?
Inflatable furniture.
So what's the den?
That is the one that reminded us of a hair salon.
Oh, hair salon is a den, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Detached garage with huge ceilings allows you to store your bigger toys from the elements.
I really hate when people refer to like tractors and stuff as toys.
I mean, feels like that plays right into patriarchy, right? With plenty of mature trees, you'll feel like you've escaped the daily hustle and bustle, yet you're literally within walking distance to local shopping and restaurants. Come see this amazing home today. This is another one that I feel like glosses over some of the nuance.
And I feel like the use of the word escape while describing a house that is filled with wild animal figures really brings a different image to my mind.
Yeah. When you're like, escape tigers. Escape. The tigers. Yeah.
Run for my life.
Appliance did not include.
Soft serve machine may not be one of the options.
Yeah, these do look like checkoffs.
Yeah. But note to anyone who creates these forms, please start adding soft serve machine because I would like to encourage people to please list it.
This is interesting. So this was listed for sale in July of 2010 and stayed on the market until January of 2011. And then it was taken off the market entirely for almost a decade and then returned. Do you think that this decor was already in place?
Yeah, well, but maybe improved upon.
You think that there was like at least the skeleton of this?
Yeah, I mean, there was the nuance of a tiger obsession, and perhaps it just grew.
So I wish I could see the pictures from 10 years ago, because I'd love to sort of do a side by side.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I don't know if you can still get pictures from that, because I've looked for the ones from Mom and Dad's old house, and I can't find any.
I know you can still find the pictures from our house from when we bought it in 2014, but it also hasn't been back on the market since then.
Yeah.
And 2014 is still closer than 2011, but not that much.
That's how numbers work.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. The higher the number, the closer it is to right now, assuming it's behind us.
Yeah. For as long as we count years the way we do. Someday we might change, though. So it's
true. Yeah. Do we have any other questions we'd like to ask people?
If you were going to decorate your house based solely around one animal, what animal would it be?
That's a great question.
Mine might be a bird.
Well, a specific bird or just birds?
No, that's why just birds, because think of how many options you have.
Mine might be...
Oh, I'm dying to know yours.
Corals? Does that count?
That sounds terribly uncomfortable.
I know, but like, it's so not scary, right? It's
really?
Just like,
you think of what you could slice yourself open on.
But it would be my fault. I'd get too close to the coral. The coral's not going to come after me.
That's true. Coral won't come after you. What if yours was just like animals that aren't very mobile for whatever reason, whether it's that they're injured or...
Could it be like an amoeba? Would that count?
I mean, I guess that you'd have a lot. You would have more trouble selling your amoeba house than they would have selling their Tiger King house.
I mean, I'm planning to live there for a long time. Once I commit to an amoeba theme, I've just got to like be ready to die there, I think.
Can we be honest though? If I had a themed house, it would be
dinosaurs. You're going to say cats because you have 73 cats.
I have 4, but yes, I was going to. Can it be themed both?
Your house already is cat themed, is the thing. So
That's true. Once you have 4 cats, your whole house is cat themed. But we keep it very clean, and it doesn't smell like cats or anything. It's very good. But what about dinosaur and cat theme, or dinosaur and saber-toothed tiger? Like,
you really want to get a tiger into your house, huh?
No, I'm just saying prehistoric. So I don't know if you know this about me. I spent many years of my youth convinced that I was going to discover a frozen woolly mammoth.
Yeah.
Because I read about people doing so, and I somehow convinced myself that my station in life was...
That's so much less concerning than what I spent many years convinced, which was that I was too going to be murdered by John Lennon's assassin. And I had to work really hard not to make that happen. So this was much more aspirational than mine.
But I didn't even think it was an aspiration. I thought it was...
It's just a fact.
It was a fact. And so whenever I went someplace I'd never been before, I was like, this could be where frozen woolly mammoth. And it never was. But perhaps what I should do is just have a prehistoric themed home so that I may constantly discover a woolly mammoth. And
Maybe you could have someone build you a home from scratch and put a woolly mammoth skeleton in it.
No, not a skeleton. These are the frozen ones that were like still totally, they're frozen.
Okay. So put a intact woolly mammoth in it.
Okay. I'm in for this.
And then you just have to dig into all the foundation, dig into the wall.
Oh, well, that feels less good. I thought you meant they would just stick it someplace and one day I would be like, there, I found it.
Oh, maybe they build secret passages and you'd have to
I would be in for that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But I was very sure for a long time that, how did you get so convinced about John Lennon's assassin?
I don't know, but I was like really sure that was going to happen.
Why would John Lennon's assassin care quite so much about...
You know, this was often the problem for me, is that I would get convinced that like somehow I was more involved in a thing than it seemed, sort of like your woolly mammoth thing. Like, and so I was like, well, and this makes very little sense, but I was like, he was killed so close to when I was born. I think that there was like correspondence, whereas like he was killed close to where everyone in my grade and the grade below me in school were born.
Right.
Like that, it was quite a wide group if I was considering that. But in my head, like it was how I was.
So you just wouldn't ever go near the Dakota or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I had to be careful,
Yeah, I mean, it's a risk when you live in northern Indiana. Assassin from New York City who assassinated the, Beatle.
I may have been dead by then. I didn't want to do too much research because I didn't want to know all the details.
I can't remember who it was. I was about to say Lee Harvey Oswald, and that was not who killed him.
No, I was not worried about Lee Harvey Oswald, actually.
That's fair. John, I don't think Lee Harvey Oswald really cared that much about you.
Yeah. So anyway, if you also had anything that you thought was true for your life that you would want to have be in your house, what would it be? Mine.
But you want John Lennon's assassin?
Your mammoth, you would.
Okay.
For me, I would not want John Lennon's assassin in the house.
What about just Yoko?
That'd be fine. I mean, I think
it'd be fun.
I'm not craving Yoko Ono to be in my house. I feel like I want her to like live her best life, which is probably not in my house. But I'm pretty sure her house would be nicer than anywhere I could be. She's like
still in the Dakota. I read a book about the Dakota, which is why I have knowledge about it.
I'm sure the Dakota is nicer than anywhere I'd be able to ever afford. So
yes, that's certainly true.
So Yoko.
Okay, well,
all right.
Let us know your thoughts, guys.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.